This video is sponsored by Fox3 Managed Solutions. They provide DCS service for any size group, squadron, or air wing. You can find the link to their website in the description below. All footage in this video is recorded on a Fox3 server. Hello everybody, Hoy's here from Meanstreak. Welcome to another video. And today we're going to be doing a little bit of a benchmark on all the maps to see how this 4080 that I've got performs on different maps. Now, in the last video, which was kind of like just showing off a few maps, a lot of people in the comments were asking to show my graphics settings, so here we go. Resolution is 3440 by 1440, one screen, 1024 every frame. MSAA is on ×4, upscaling off, sharpening 0.1. Now this is everything's maxed out, flat shadows blur is off. Then everything is on maxed except civilian traffic because I don't think I need it. That's off. Everything is on highest as it goes. Heat blur is low and motion blur is off because motion blur. Right now the cluttered grass, forest, scenery, preload radius, everything is to the max. Chimney smoke density is off. And we have this at ×16. Rain droplets on, VSync is on. Right? So max FPS is 175, which is what my monitor can take. I am using an Alienware 34-inch curved OLED screen. And let's see what happens now. This rig is got an RTX 4080. I've got a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM at 6000 MHz. Alright, so let's get started with the different maps. Alright, first up we are on the Caucasus map in the F-16 Viper, and you can see the NVIDIA performance overlay up in the top right corner. So up at 30,000 feet, getting 138, 135 FPS, which is to be expected. I did tweak my settings a little bit from the last video, so I'm getting slightly lower FPS, but now I've made sure that it's absolutely maxed out. Alright, now that's up high, let's get down low and see what we get down there. So here we are down low, almost on the deck, getting 102 FPS, 101, GPU is almost maxing out, but still at 100 FPS, which is nice. We go lots of trees here, about to have lots of buildings. There we'll go 90 FPS. Yeah, it's quite demanding, but it's going up and down, but still not bad. 100 on the deck is very nice. Mind you, this is a Caucasus map, so it's not very performance hungry, but yeah, 100 FPS, that's good. Alright, let's move on to the next map. Alrighty, we are on the South Atlantic map now. We are in the Harrier. We're up at 30,000 feet and getting 117 FPS, which is a bit lower, but you know, 118, but you know, still not bad. So let's see what happens when we go down to the deck. Alright, we are on the deck, and let's see what we get. 96, 95, let's get real down low when we pass over Goose Green, let's see what happens. The FPS is going to tank. 90, yep, quite demanding. This map is FPS hungry. 80, okay, 84.
Altitude.
Yes, I know I'm low.
Altitude.
81, 80.
Altitude.
77.
Altitude.
Alright. Yep, so it's quite demanding. Got down to 77. But okay, let's see what we got on other maps. Alrighty, here we go. Marianas map. Going up, we're up 30,000 feet, 110 FPS, but we know that this map is very, very FPS demanding. So, let's go down low and see what happens. Alrighty, we're getting down low. Let's see what the FPS does. You can see the counter in the top right. 90 to 89, 87, getting quite bad. 76, 71, okay. Now when we get above the jungle, it's gonna drop really low. Oh, there we go, 64. Yeah, 64, 61. Well, no, this is probably the most poorly optimized map. 61, 57. There we go. Drop below 60. That's not good. 57. Let's see how low we can get. 52. Yeah, that's quite low. But yeah, this map is always... Your FPS always tanks when you're flying Marianas. Alright, we've got the results. Let's move on. Alright, we're back on the Nevada map in the F-16 and getting 140, 141, 137. Very, very good performance up high. Now, that's pretty nice, but let's go down low over Las Vegas and see what happens. There we go, getting down low. There's Nellis.
Altitude.
86 FPS. 90. 86 is the lowest. Not that bad. Could be worse. Let's see. 88. Yep, about 87, 86. 86 is the lowest. Let's get downtown and see if it drops a little bit more. Nope, it's holding around 86. That's very nice. That is very nice. Alrighty, moving on. Alrighty, here we are on the Normandy map. We're up at about 20,000 feet in the P-51 Mustang. And yeah, getting 120, 119 FPS. I mean, this is a new map, so it's, well, newish, so it's quite demanding. So it went down to 119. Alright, let's get down low and see what happens when we fly over Paris. Alright, here we are, low above Paris, getting 76, 77. Looks nice though. Yeah, 76, not going below that, which is very nice. $79, so it's low as 76. 72, there we go. 72, that's the lowest it got. But that's still very, very nice. Very crisp looking. Look at this. Alrighty, let's move on. Alright, we're back. We're on the Persian Gulf map, and this is actually the worst FPS I've gotten on at 30,000 feet high altitude. This is 96 FPS. Went on to 95 at one point. That is quite bad. But let's see. Let's see what happens when we get down low. Let's see. Alright, we're getting down. 84, 82. FPS quite low. 79. Let's go down the highway. Let's see what that does. 74. Yeah, quite bad. 67. 65. 62. Let's see if it drops below 60. 62 was the lowest. Nope, looks like it's, yeah, 62. 63. Okay. Still above 60, which is acceptable. Very nice. Alright. There we go. 62 was the lowest. Alright, let's move on to the next map. Alrighty, folks. We are back in the Viper. We're on the Syria map. And we are up at altitude, 30,000 feet, getting 121 FPS. Which is very not bad. 121 is nice. That's the lowest it went. Alright, let's go up. Went up to 135 at one point. Alright, let's go down low and see what happens over Damascus City. That's supposed to be the biggest FPS sink here. I did Beirut last time, but let's see what happens now. Alright, getting down low, 80 FPS, 79, 72, 70, 69. Let's see if it gets any lower. 69. It's not bad. Let's see, 67. Okay. 67 was the lowest. That's not bad, that's still really very acceptable. Yeah, 67. And that's with quite a lot of stuff that needs to be rendered here in the city. Alright, got that done. Moving on. And here we go. We are on the channel map. And we're in the Mosquito now, and we are at altitude 20,000 feet, 110, 107 FPS. Quite low. Went down to 107, but still, you know, very respectable. And let's see what happens when we get down low, down to the deck. Alrighty, we're getting down to the ground. 80 FPS, 76, 77, 74. Let's get real low and see how low this FPS can get. 71, 70. 70 was the lowest. Still not bad. Very, very respectable. Yep, 70 was the lowest. Let's go a little bit further, see if we can get it to drop a little bit more. There we go, 67. 67. 65. Yeah, 65 was the lowest. Still really good. Alright, let's move on to the last map. Alrighty, we are on the last map. We've left the newest map for last, Sinai, and we're in the F-15 Eagle. And yeah, it's quite demanding up here at altitude, 30,000 feet, getting 80 FPS, 79. But this is very demanding cockpit as well. So let's get down low and see what that does for us. Alright, we're getting down low. 57. Ooh, quite bad. 56, went down to 56 at one point. We're over Cairo City. And 50, 55. Yeah, quite bad. Yeah, well, there you go. It's a very demanding map and a very demanding cockpit. And yeah, it's got, you know, it's eating the FPS for breakfast. Large chunks. Yep, it's above 60 now. Yay. Get back over the city and see what happens. 4. 55. Down to 54 at one point, I think. Let's see what happens here. It's going to tank right here. 53. Oh. Yep. Well, it's keeping 60, but it went down to 53 at one point.
Low altitude.
Or really, you think?
Altitude.
Alright, now we're going to have a little bit of a bonus.
Warning, fuel.
Alrighty, now this seems to be the biggest FPS sink of all. That's what I've been told. Taxiing on the Sinai map in the F-15 Strike Eagle. So let's see. Let's get it moving. And let's start taxiing. 64. 63. 62. Still holding above 60, which is nice. 63. That's not as bad. Actually, flying over the city was actually much worse. 61. 60. Yeah, it's holding 60. It's not going any lower. Alright, so that apparently is not the biggest FPS sink. Biggest will be flying over the city low altitude, but, you know, each their own. Well, alright, folks, let's go ahead and see the results. Well, okay, let's tally up the results. So the Caucasus map gave us 135 at altitude and gave us 90 FPS on the deck. South Atlantic gave us 115 at altitude, 77 down on the deck. Then we got Marianas, 110 up high, 52 down low. That's the worst we had so far. Nevada, 140 up high, 86 down low. Normandy, 120 versus 72. The Persian Gulf, 96 versus 62. That's also quite bad. Alright, then we had the Syria map, 121 and 67 on the deck. Channel map, 110 up high, 65 down low. And Sinai gave us 80 up high, 53 down low, and 60 while taxiing. So the winner of the grand prize of being the most FPS hungry turns out to be Marianas. Down low, 52 FPS. And there you go. There we have it, folks. Those are the results. Now, if you all found this video interesting, and if it helped you out in some way, do share, like, and subscribe, and see you all in a future video. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.